All right, testing, testing. Let's see. Do you guys hear me? Is the stream on? Let's see. Yep, we are live. S- Yep, we are live. Okay, hey everyone. It's Brian. Welcome all of you to my 38th live stream. Today is Thursday, September 24th, and I guess tonight we're going to be doing a throwback on Beside the Dying Fire, the season 2 finale. So, yeah, guys, glad you all came. Thank you so much for coming. And let's see. Yeah, we got Dan here. Matt, you said this episode was a masterpiece. Yeah, I agree. This episode was so well done. In terms of action and I mean, there was character depths and lots of action and just uh, good character development. Maybe not for certain characters like Lori, but overall, I mean, I did have some nitpicks with this episode. Obviously, we'll get to them. So I'm betting Dan is, if I had to guess, he probably hated Lori in this part in the episode, like, or every part she was in, if I had to guess. So I definitely did not like Lori in this episode. I mean, except for the nighttime scenes, that was fine. But uh, when when they're on the road, but yeah, that was weird. So yeah, guys, do you hear me? Okay. Let's see. I just hope I'm not talking to myself, because that would be embarrassing. So yeah, guys. All right. Let's. I guess we can start now. So let's see. The stream is all good. You guys hear me, right? Let's see. We have Dan, Matt, and I'm not dumb. I'm smart, and I want respect. Can you say this is gonna be a good one? Yeah, I hope so. Do you have a nickname or something I can call you? Yeah, that's a long name. Oh wait, Dan says this was a great episode. In my opinion, one of the best of the series. Yeah, Dan. As far as finales, this was definitely one of the best. It was better than the season 1 finale, better than the season 3 finale, and I mean, yeah. Let's see. Hello, Paul Blart. He says hi. Well, hello. Welcome to my stream. Oh, hold on, guys. I have this stupid pop-up ad, I mean, it's not a pop-out technically, but if I can just close this. All right. Wait, it's buffering. Wait, seriously? Yeah, guys. Let me know if it's buffering or any issues. I mean, it's kind of raining outside for me here, but we shouldn't be having too many issues. Hopefully. Um, let's see. Dan says, yeah, Lori is always annoying in my opinion. LOL. Yeah, I mean, not always, but definitely in this episode. Um, hold on. It's giving me an error. Please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. What is going on? Yeah, guys, let me know if the stream is still good or whatever. The pimp says was good, y'all. I was waiting for this. Um, okay, at least that you guys are talking. Um, Not much you. Dan says season 4 finale will always be my favorite, though. Something about that episode is just so good. Uh, yeah, the season 4 finale is great. You know. Um, Pimps, you guys are okay. Matt says the stream is working for me. Oh, okay, I'm glad. I mean, there is this error thing I'm getting, but yeah, hopefully, let me know if you guys are having any struggles or what's going on. Yeah, because I really hope we don't have any issues. Hold on, let me check the volume. Okay, guys, is the volume higher now, or I just increased the volume? Let me know if um the volume's higher for you. So, all right, Dan says it's good now. Okay, that's good. And you say as smooth as butter, my friend. Um, okay, well, I'm glad to hear that. Okay, so what did you guys think of this episode? Like, I mean, I know we kind of answered that, or you guys kind of answered that, but like, beside the Dying Fire, it's one of the best, finales of The Walking Dead we've ever had. And as far as like battles in the show, it's one of the best battles too. I think I put that in my top 10 list as far as battles. And it's just the group versus. I'm not sure how many walkers. If I had to guess, I'm pretty sure it's just like 300 walkers. Like if I had because it didn't look like a massive herd. You know what I mean? Like right now in The Walking Dead, the characters, in fact, even in season 6 and No Way Out, that was thousands and thousands of walkers. But here, like you can clearly look at even in this picture in the thumbnail, or the picture that you guys see, and there's really not that many walkers. You know what I mean? It's like it's just crazy how the group uh like abandoned or had to abandon the farm just because of a few hundred walkers. You know what I mean? Like that's just crazy. Part of me thinks they could have fought them off. The house was well boarded, but yeah. Let's see. Paul, you say no issues, bro. Okay, that's good. Matt says kind of wish Shane was in this and he died on the road. Oh, okay. How could he have died on the road though? Do you mean like between season 2 or 3, or like he gets bit? Like how would you have done it? Because like I think Shane dying before the fall of the farm was great. It was a great idea. Dan says this has one of the best opening scenes as well. I love how they show how the herd was created. Um, it was okay, Dan. I actually don't think it was one of the best. Um, just because it kind of feels like it does come out of nowhere, like just the whole helicopter thing, and it kind of raises some questions, like has the herd been building since season 1? Because um, and is this the same herd from the highway in the beginning of the season? Just a couple things like um, what I mean, and just how did they perfectly find the farm? Because I don't know, it's just one of those things. Let's see. The pimp says, "Yeah, dude, I miss Shane." Shane was all right. Shane was never really one of my favorite characters, I suppose. Um, I feel like he had a perfect impact in the series. Like he stayed long enough. Hey, Eastside, he says one of the best Walking Dead episodes. As far as season 2 episodes, definitely. I don't remember if I put in my top 10 list though for best episodes of The Walking Dead. I wish I can check that now, but unfortunately I can't. Um, I don't know. Did I put that in the list? It's hard to say. Paul, you say Shane sucked. Not gonna lie. Um, Shane, he wasn't Rick. I'll admit, I was on Rick's side for most of the series, or like most of the time when they were fighting. Dan says Shane was awesome, and you agree with Eastside. Let's see. Paul says Shane was not that great, to be honest. Um, yeah, kind of. I kind of agree. I mean, Shane was iconic. He's a nostalgic character. But as far as like leaving a massive impact on the series, um, I don't know. Like I would say he's in there, but not like in the top. You know what I mean? Let's see. You guys are talking. Matt, you say, "Dang, bro, Shane was awesome." I mean, like I don't know, just like he was an awesome character. But as far as like one of my favorites, not really. Um, let's see. Let's see. Pimp, you say WDYM. Shane was awesome. Paul says I'm having some chocolate milk at the moment. Okay. Let's see. Matt says nice. Eastside says like it or not, Rick became Shane, stole a guy's wife in season 5, among other things. Yeah. I agree, Eastside. I mean, Rick, was kind of in the murder stage of his life. Around season 5. So, yeah, Rick definitely was becoming more Shane. I mean, did Rick have a good reason to want to get Pete out of the way? Yeah, I mean, Pete was abusing his family, but I mean, Rick did not know that, So I mean, it's a good thing. I suppose it's a good thing that Rick didn't try anything until he found out the truth. Let's see. Dan says, I hate how the group treated Rick in this episode, though. It's like, come on, guys, he's leading you as best as he can. Yeah, that's true, Dan. But I will say, keeping the truth about that everyone's infected from the group this long, from the CDC, like I mean, 13 episodes later, a whole season, probably a couple weeks, was a bad decision on Rick's part. Rick should have told everyone at some point. Rick was keeping this massive secret. You know what I mean? Um, I don't think it would have like saved anyone's life. You know what I mean? But they still really should have known. You know what I mean? At least at some point, Rick should have told them. Eastside said, you say, was this the Rick Tater episode? Yes, this is where the Rick Tatership started. And yeah, Matt says, yep. And Dan says, yeah, it definitely was. Dan says that was a great speech at the end. Rick has the best speeches. Yeah, he definitely does. I mean, as far as speeches, Abraham was pretty good in season 5. He had a speech about Rick that was good. Glenn had a few, and I think who else had some speeches? Daryl maybe not so much. Eastside says Rick did give the best speeches. Dan loved his season 3 episode 16 prison one. Um, yeah, which one was that again? That speech? The season 3 finale? Which one was that one? Eastside, can you remind me? I'm drawing a blank here. All right, so we get the intro scene, and the walkers. They find the farm. They find the farm, and we have the part where Glenn and Daryl come back to the house, and they were like, "Did you find Randall?" And Daryl was just like, "He's a walker," and it's like, ooh, awkward. You know what I mean? Um, or it's like, oh, it's like did not expect him to say that. You know what I mean? Um, and they're starting to figure something out, like Shane and Randall's tracks, and Shane is no tracker. Something is missing. You know what I mean? There's a missing piece here. And then Rick and Carl are, they're walking away from Shane's body. Uh, let's see. Uh, Dan says, yeah, that speech was awesome. Gives me chills every time I see it. Hey, Drewski, he says, hola, Brian. Hey, what's up, man? Glad you made it to my stream. We're talking about the season 2 finale, Beside the Dying Fire. So, if you remember this episode, it's kind of been a while, but yeah, I mean, this was an amazing episode. The fall of the farm. Really wish the farm wasn't lost forever. I wish we could have seen it at least one more time in the series, like around season 4 or 5. But I mean, it was all right. Like, I mean, the episode. I'm not gonna fault the episode for that. That's a fault later down the show, I suppose. Um, let's see. Yeah, yeah, Pimp. We're all good, man. We're all good. What do you? What do what did you think about the episode? Let's see. Eastside says this episode was the uh, last of walkers are the main problem. Season 3 started, the other groups became the problem. Um, well, technically, Eastside, the second half of okay, so technically the Randall's group was the start of groups being a problem with each other. You know what I mean? The living. Because let's remember, Rick killed Dave and Tony in this season, in season 2. So technically, if you think about it, the second half of season 2 is when the humans started becoming a problem to our survivors. But as far as like season 3, yeah, like season 3 is when the humans became the main threat and the walkers were in the background more. So we have Carl talking about what happened to Shane. And I guess Carl, when I rewatched this, the way Carl says it, he says he saw no walkers. How did Shane die? So Carl, he was not there when Rick stabbed Shane in the heart with his knife. Like, he was not there. No, Carl saw the aftermath, but he did not. You know what I mean? He did not see the actual stabbing. You know what I mean? Dan says, yeah, season 3 started the whole human threat. The governor was a great villain to start that, in my opinion. Yeah, David Morrissey's governor. I mean, how I feel like you can't top that. You know what I mean? Samantha Morton's Alpha, Ryan Hurst's Beta, and Jeffrey Dean Morgan's Negan. They're close, but they don't top it. They just don't. Um, Paul Blart says can play Andrew game. I don't know what that is. Um, yeah, Drewski, Pimp, and yeah, what are you guys talking about? Yeah, guys, we're trying to talk about the episode. What are you guys talking about? You know, um, just if we can just talk about the episode, that'd be great. All right, so let's see. Okay, so Rick is about to tell Carl what happened, and he hears and sees the walkers behind them, and they decide to run. And I can't believe they didn't make it for the house. I mean, I feel like Rick really should have tried that because I mean, Rick said they can't make it through that, but it's like I don't know. I feel like they could have at least tried because they didn't show us the house. Um, Matt says I think they're having a convo. Hello. I'm free. I'm free. Load my way to the top. Uh, Hello. Now, this is a great stream so far. Thank you. We're talking about The Walking Dead Season 2, Episode 13, Beside the Dying Fire. Yeah, please let me know what you thought of it. Oh, wait, now I remember. Okay, so Drewski, I see you have been taking down and deleting some of my men. Drewski, okay, first off, I'm not doing anything. It's my moderators. And second of all, we cannot get off topic. If you guys get off topic with the Walking Dead stream, then yes, your comments will be deleted because you're clogging up the chat. So, guys, listen, if you don't want to talk about The Walking Dead, if you want to talk to each other, that's fine, but you guys can go somewhere else to do that. This is a stream for The Walking Dead. This is for my loyal subscribers who are always there for me, and we're here to talk about The Walking Dead. So, I'm just letting you guys know that. All right, so yeah, the characters see the herd, and yeah, it's not good. So the characters are, they're getting the guns, and Lori realizes that Carl's missing, and it's like, okay, yeah, I know this is the part where, I can see why people have a problem with Lori. I mean, Lori is always worrying about Carl when he's missing or he's injured or dying or something like that. It doesn't seem like she worries about Carl enough. You know what I mean? Like in situations where she could still be worried about him. You know what I mean? Parents are supposed to be worried about their children, whether or not they're in danger or in danger. You know what I mean? Just, yeah. Matt's right. Drew, if you don't want to talk about The Walking Dead, if you are just here to troll, please leave. But if not, you can stay. But I'm just letting you know now. My moderators will ban you guys. Will put you guys in timeout. Delete your comments. So yeah. Let's see. Dan says, guys, this isn't funny at all. We want to talk about The Walking Dead. Yeah, exactly. And Paul also says about The Walking Dead. Let's see. Oh yeah, Dan deleted it. Yeah, guys, seriously, if you're here to troll, I don't want any trolls here, okay? I'm letting you guys know that. My moderators will delete your comments and put you guys in timeout. Okay? So, please no stupid comments in the chat. Like I don't want to see them. So, I don't know. This part confused me because Daryl says that okay, so Glenn says maybe they can hide in the house, but Daryl says, the herd can rip the house down, but I don't know. I feel like really they could have won this. Like, okay, so what do you guys think? Do you think that, if you had to guess, do you think that they could have won and saved the farm? You know what I mean? If the group stayed and didn't leave. Like, if they, stood outside the house, used the guns, and retreated inside and used their hand weapons and the boards. Like, what do you guys think about that? Matt says the moderators are here for a reason, Drew. Exactly. Troll free zone, definitely. Yeah, I am beyond, tired of trolls. Like I'm done with trolls. I've had them for like almost a dozen streams now. It's been almost a dozen streams with lots of trolls, and I don't want to take it anymore. It's just ridiculous. Eastside says, yeah, I agree about Lori. She had one kid and seemed overwhelmed. Yeah, it's like, come on, I don't know. Wait, Wasteland says, guys, back off. You think you're a tough guy? Wait, what? Wait, Wasteland, what do you mean by that? Who are you talking to exactly? I'm confused. Matt says, oh no, he's just saying hi. Dan says, I like how Daryl is so chill about this though. He's just like, it's a good night as any, lol. Yeah, that's true. Because, Daryl's not too attached to the farm. He doesn't have pictures, family to worry about, or any personal possessions. All he needs is his bike, and he'll just be like, all right, guys, I'm out. You know what I mean? That's kind of how Daryl was. Matt says trolls are nothing but bullies, and we don't like bullies. Exactly. I'm sick and tired of trolls on my channel. I don't want to see them in my chats anymore. Eastside says they definitely abandoned the farm way too quickly. They could have saved it. Yeah, Yeah, thanks, Eastside, because yeah, I think so too. Just looking back on it, like after all these years, it really is not that many walkers. You know what I mean? It really isn't. Like, yeah, they would have run out of ammo, but they still had plenty of hand to hand weapons, and the house had tons of boards, and the house had floors. Oh, okay, it had a basement and a floor. They could have used that to their advantage. If the walkers got through, they could have used furniture to block the ways, and um, maybe even get the walkers to fall down the stairs, or they can go up the stairs, and if the walkers, they can kill them one at a time. You know what I mean? If they go up the stairs, they definitely could have done something like that. Um, oh, even Dan agrees. Yeah, that is crazy. I mean, I get it. Like, don't get me wrong. This is still well done, a well done episode. Um, but yeah, they definitely could have saved the farm. Um, I mean, even though they weren't too experienced at this time, there were really, I feel there were only like a few hundred walkers. They really could have done it. You know, I think they definitely could have. Let's see. Drewski says, "We are not trolls. We are a group of a united force." Drew, that is not. That is. I'm sorry. That's you're just trying to trick us or just troll us. Listen, a united force of what? You know. Okay. Me, Dan, Megamat, and Eastside Badger. We're a united force too for The Walking Dead. If you're not for The Walking Dead, then you are more than welcome to leave. Uh, Let's see. Dan says this herd compared to the beta herd and 1016 is nothing though. Crazy how much has changed. Yeah, I agree, Dan. Like they had to abandon the farm with a herd of 300. Now they have to deal with herds like 10,000. You know what I mean? Just it's so crazy. Eastside says Herschel had all that livestock and land. They could have built a huge base. I think so too. They definitely could have taking care of it. And yeah, they lost everything at the farm. They could have lasted much longer. Yeah, Eastside, thank you for putting him in timeout. Because listen, I don't want to see Drewski anymore if he's gonna uh spam in the chat or troll. Let's see. Dan says, yeah, the farm could have lasted. Yeah, I agree. But as far as story wise, it makes sense to, you know what I mean, get rid of it, I suppose, but not completely. They still should have brought it back. Fun with a rope. Sorry that I'm late. Well, hello, Fun. I don't know if we've ever seen you before. I don't think so. Um, all right. Well, we're talking about the Walking Dead season 2 finale. So, if you want to talk about that, great. But if not, well, I guess this stream might not be for you. It's definitely not for a lot of people that we've had on these streams. Um, let's see, Dan, thanks, Eastside, and yeah, thank you guys, Dan and Eastside and Matt. Thank you guys so much for just dealing with the trolls, Drewski and the others. I appreciate that because I am just sick and tired of it. All right, so okay, so we have Rick, dousing the barn with gasoline, and Carl drops the light, and this man just looking back on this, I'm like, man, I miss Andrew Lincoln, on The Walking Dead. Um, just the Rick and Carl connection, it just you couldn't replace it. You know what I mean? It's just Rick didn't have this with Judith. You know what I mean? Rick never had a moment where Judith, where her life was in danger, and he had to tell her like, listen, okay, you need to stick with me. I'll protect you. You know what I mean? Just that situation. It never happened. Wasteland says, yeah, we are the force. Okay, Wasteland, what are you talking about? Matt says, I've seen fun on Trev's Chan 2 vids. Let's see. Wasteland says, this is from me to the trolls. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. And you say, I think Drew is the leader. He might be. He might be. Matt says, yeah, he might be running some group of online bullies. Either that, Matt, or he is just every single one of them. He has he could have a dozen accounts that he just hops into each and every time he gets banned or something. Who knows? Dan says Andrew Lincoln is very underrated compared to other actors, in my opinion. Yeah. Um, yeah, Andrew Lincoln is definitely, um, we definitely miss him in the show. Fun, you say, what did you think David from 715? Wait, David? Oh, wait, the one with, oh, the one that was with that tried to, force himself on Sasha? That guy? He was creepy, you know? I'm glad Negan killed him, if that's the one you're talking about. Um, I'm pretty sure that's him. Um, oh, hey, Epic. He says, this is an amazing episode. Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. Um, I mean, could they have saved the farm? Yeah, I think so. But still, I mean, this was an amazing episode. Just, them killing the walkers. And then, oh, yeah, like, come on, let's not forget the deaths of Jimmy and Patricia. Rest in peace to both those characters. You know, um, it was sad. It was sad to see him go. I feel like, we could have had more with them. Let's see. Wasteland says, I'm gonna go now because I gotta play some. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. Um, that was an accident. um, let's see. Some Red Dead. Yeah, no worries, Wasteland. Let's see. Epic says, like Herschel looking at the farm one last time was sad. Yeah, that was so sad. Um, they definitely, I wish they could have brought the farm back. They should have. But they didn't, and the music too when they're leaving the farm, just that's so sad. I mean, absolutely. um we got to think of, we should think about this. Who do you guys think were the goats this episode? You know what I mean, the beasts. Like, I feel like we should do that every episode now, just talk about the goats, the greatest of all time. Because I'm trying to think, who were they? Let's see. Eastside says, agree, Dan. Lincoln made season 2 of The Walking Dead. um Okay. Oh, hey, DeRosa. Glad you made it. Let's see. You guys are saying hi. Eastside says that RV scene was brutal. Jimmy, right? Yeah, it was Jimmy. I mean, yeah, that was brutal. That was sad. To see him go out like that. Especially since he, was, fighting, and the fact that he, like, literally saved Rick and Carl because, they were stuck on the, roof or the top of the barn and they needed a way to get down. Um, Matt says, at midnight I will be streaming Mafia Definitive Edition. Well, that's cool. Um, don't worry, Matt. This stream is gonna end. It's gonna end around 10, I think. Epic says, yeah, he says, I love season 2 as a whole. Underrated season. IMO. Yeah, it was. I mean, it's not the worst season, you know what I mean? But it was very slow. Like, a lot of things, like Lori and just other things, kind of slowed it down too much. It's weird. You definitely, I think for season 2 they definitely could have removed an episode in the first half. Um, okay, let's see. Yeah, poor Jimmy. I agree. Dan says the music was great all the way through the episode. Through the episode was incredible. Matt says he didn't deserve it. Fun says, if I give you some water, will you? Yeah, I know. Yeah, that is the creepy Dave. Creepy David. Yeah. I'm glad Negan killed him, and he was also very creepy towards Enid, who was a 15-year-old girl. So, yeah, that guy got what he deserved. I'm not shedding any tears for him. Um, let's see. Oh, Matt says Rick, Daryl, and Herschel. Um, hmm. So you think they were the beast this episode? Um, okay. Rick, I think so too. Daryl, I'm not sure. Daryl, I feel like he didn't do enough. Um, and as far as Herschel, definitely. I mean, Herschel, he used his infinite, shotgun, cheat code this episode. So, I mean, just how could Herschel not be, you know, uh, but like, finally become a goat, uh, or I guess a legend. You know what I mean? Wasteland says, by the way, hello, won't be making it anymore. Oh, okay. Um, I mean, um, I mean, it's I mean, I'm okay with that, but I mean, I do. I mean, he was all right. You know. DeRosa says, "Been super busy, Brian, but I still support the channel." Oh, thank you, DeRosa. I appreciate that. Epic says, "By the way, sorry I'm late. Got back from shopping." No worries, Epic. We still only scratched the surface of the episode. We really only talked about the beginning, just all the way to the death of Jimmy. So we still have some more to talk about. Let's see. Matt, you say, "Darn, he was funny." Huh. Oh, you're talking about Hello. Um, let's see. Tao Chang. Sup, y'all? I'm new here. Hello, Teo. Uh, I'm Brian. This is my Walking Dead stream for season 2, episode 13. So if you want to talk about The Walking Dead, we would all appreciate it very much. Let's see. Matt, you say what's at 10 a.m.? Wait, what? No, I'm talking about 10 p.m. Like the stream, I'm ending the stream, and like at 10 p.m. Yeah, I didn't say a.m., right? Dan says season 2 was slow at times, but it was so good. Shane, the farm, Dale, and more. Yeah, that's true. Season 2 had a lot of good moments. I mean, Herschel, Maggie. We had the relationship between her and Glenn. We had the Sophia reveal. I mean, my goodness, talk about one of the most shocking moments in the entire series. Um, Epic says season 2 was Bella better than 7 and 8. Oh, you meant to say that? Yeah. Definitely Epic. I agree. Absolutely. Season 2 had the OG characters. It had really shocking moments and really good fight scenes. You know what I mean? Matt says underrated opinion. I liked season 8 more than 5. Definitely. Hello, Hero. Or is it Jerry? Dang it, I'm getting confused with the names again. I wish I can remember them. Okay, bye now. Um, okay. Dan says, yeah, I'm honestly surprised about that, but season 8 sometimes gets too much hate, but Carl's death was horrible. Yeah, I agree, Dan. I mean, Carl's death, it's weird. It kind of ruined season 8, but it's still, like, overall, they still had some really good things with the episode. I mean, not episode, the season. Um, let's see. Okay, I gotta fin. I have to go do these fast, guys. Matt says season 8 is a top 5 season for me. Dan says I couldn't stand the Rick and Daryl fight from season 8 though. Daryl was getting on my nerves. LOL. Yeah, that fight should never have been in there. They even advertised it. They even hyped it. You know what I mean? That's how much Gimpo wasn't confident in season 8. Uh, Bottle of water. He says hashtag justice for Gregory. Um, yeah, I don't think so. Bottled water. I don't think that's gonna catch on. Um, let's see. Epic says, like, I love hearing about how they are all infected. Yeah, it's funny when Rick says we're all infected. You have T Dog who immediately looks at Rick and is like, "Wait, what?" You know what I mean? I was looking in the other direction. What do you say? You know what I mean? Just that that thing. Um, let's see. Matt says Drew said something's happening at 10 a.m. I honestly, I doubt anything's happening at 10 a.m. Let's see. Oh, hello. Hey, hello's here. You're you're Jerry, right? Or yeah, I'm trying to remember, people's names, but no, hello's fine, I think. But or was it Jerry? I don't know. Um, let's see. Dan says, season 2 definitely had a great cast. Shane made it even better. Definitely. Yeah, you guys remember when Shane turned as a walker? That was so creepy. That scene where Shane in episode 15, not 15, sorry, in episode 12 when he, um, wow. Yeah, Dan, thank you for. That is not an appropriate username. Please, um, yeah, you go. Please, you know who you are. Please change your username. That is not appropriate. Um, Let's see. Yeah, you got to change that username, okay? Because I okay, let's get back to it. Dan says, yeah, spoilers are everywhere. Be careful, guys. Oh, yeah, that's true. If you guys see any spoilers, please remove them. Let's see. Jerry, or hello, says, Drew is not doing anything, probably. Yeah, I agree. He's just a troll. Matt says, I hated Ed, to be honest. Yeah, Ed was pretty bad. Um, Epic says, no, Ed was a terrible character. I agree. And Dan says, Ed deserved to get beat up. LOL. He sure did. Yeah, and I hope you guys, I had to put him in timeout because he has to change his username. Like that is not a appropriate username for the stream, you know, or my channel. Like I don't want to see that. All right, so okay, so yeah, the barn's on fire. We have the characters going out. I'm not sure how they're shooting. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're shooting the walkers with their guns from while the cars are driving. So I don't know how that works. A little bit of an issue there, because they should be stopping. You know what I mean? The cars should be stopped in order for them to get a clear shot. Because I don't know if you guys tried shooting while in a car, but it's way harder than standing still. Um, yeah, so yeah, we had that. We had the death of Jimmy, and then, um, there's an issue. They need to figure something else out because they're going to be out of ammunition. Um, let's see. What do you guys? Paul Blart again. Let's see. Um, yeah, I agree. Eastside. Ed, just it had to happen. Um, yeah, that beatdown was satisfying, honestly. After what happened with what he was doing with Carol. Epic says, I just can't stand people who spoil things for people who don't want to know them. They'll do it anyways. Yeah. Dan says, yeah, Ed was a horrible character. And let's see, Eastside, you agree with Epic. Okay, so um, all right, so we have Herschel shooting the walkers, and we have the part where Lori, she doesn't want to leave. She wants to find Carl, and Carol is, telling Lori flat out that they have to leave. You know what I mean? Um, and Lori tries to get Herschel's attention, but he can't hear her, or he's just ignoring her. I don't know. So anyway, so they try to leave. Lori actually does use her gun, and then we get Beth and Patricia running, and we get the moment where sadly we lose Patricia. And I gotta be honest, guys, man, Patricia's death is brutal too. You know what I mean? Just it's sad to watch, and it's kind of a personal thing for me too because I have I have an aunt who looks a lot like Patricia from the show, and it just scares me. You know what I mean? Just it kind of hits home like on a personal level. Um, so yeah. Um, but yeah, I mean, just it was sad. It was brutal. Patricia did not deserve that. Um, just to go out like that. I mean, I don't know. Just that was a weird death. Like, what was the point of her character arc? You know what I mean? Just she never found out Shane killed Otis. Like, it really feels like Jimmy and Patricia, they were just like filler characters on the farm. You know what I mean? Um, let's see. This. Oh, Matt says this is before 3. Oh, hey, we got a new one. Papa's cookie jar. Should I be here if I'm only on 3? Yeah, this is before season 3. It's just right before. Um, let's see. Epic says, yeah, but yeah, Patricia, her death was brutal as well. Yeah. I mean, as far as Walker deaths like that we've seen on the show, I mean, we know it. Aiden's, no, sorry, Noah's was the top, most brutal, and then Aiden's, and they're both from season 5. And then, um, I think like, I think after that it's like these deaths. You know what I mean? Um, there's a lot like Matt says Patricia's death is gruesome. Yeah, it is. I just can't watch it the same way as the others because because of the reason I told you guys. Um, let's see. Hello says they are just a group of stupid trolls. Yeah, I agree. Um, Drewski is just I, I don't know. He's just getting guys to try and they're just trying to ruin our fun. Just talking about The Walking Dead. They're just trying to get on our nerves. That's what they're trying to do. Dan says Patricia's death was crazy. Yeah, it was. And you know what would have been so sad when the characters are leaving the farm. Can you guys imagine if they showed one last look at the house, the farmhouse, and it showed Patricia as a walker? You know what I mean? Just like that would have just been like a gut punch. Because people still don't know. People don't know if she turned into a walker or not. You know what I mean? That's still up in the air, even on the wiki. Let's see. Epic says like if Patricia found out Shane killing Otis, she would have been so angry. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's true, Epic. I don't know what they were doing with her character. It just seemed like she was kind of a filler character. I mean, don't get me wrong. Patricia in the show was way better than the comic version. The comic version was despicable. So yeah. Um, so even though she died much sooner in the show, she was still a way better character in the show than the comic version. Like, do you guys remember comic Patricia? Dan says Noah's death was another level kind of crazy. It was, Dan. I still have not even looked back. It has been 6 years, and I still have not rewatched Noah's death because I will not put myself through that again. Just no way. You couldn't pay me. Let's see. Let's see. You guys are talking. Okay. So yeah, we have. Okay. So, oh my goodness. How about, okay. So yeah, the characters are. Okay. So Carol gets separated, and Andrea tries to get her, but then a walker pins her to the ground, and they think that a walker got Andrea. You know what I mean? Like she's dead, and they drive off, and then so in uh, the blue Honda, whatever it was, the SUV, not blue, I'm sorry, green, Shane's car, Maggie and Glenn, they're trying to follow them, you know what I mean? And man, just that was such a crazy scene. Like the scene where Maggie and Glenn are in the car and just, Maggie is just panicking and Glenn is just telling her, like, you have to drive off the farm now. And, you know what I mean? Like, and just the way Maggie screams as the walker like just hits the dashboard with its face, you know what I mean? Just that is still to this day like just one of the craziest, maybe not craziest, but just like the whoa moments with Maggie and Glenn as a couple, you know what I mean? Just because like man, like this was her first season, and Lauren Cohan, what an amazing job she did as Maggie because it just I really felt terrified at that scene. You know what I mean? Like the way Maggie reacted in that scene, it just I was scared. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys had that, but I definitely did. Um, so let's see. Epic says I hated Noah's death because it made the hospital arc so pointless in a ways. Yeah, it did. Epic, absolutely. They should have. We talked about this many times. They should have kept Noah until season 6, and maybe they should have given him Denise's death. Had him be killed by Dwight instead, because they could have did something like that. Had him rebuild the walls after No Way Out. Using Reg's notes. Honestly, we talked about this so much, but yeah. Rick's big carrot. So what did I miss? You kind of missed a lot. Uh, Also, interesting username. I will say that. Eastside says the Shane Walker was probably one of the best moments in The Walking Dead. It was a good moment, but one of the best. I don't think so. But I will say, like, did you? I remember. I don't know if it was John Berthal, but somebody they tried to get Glenn Mazzaro, to I mean, do it a certain way. Wait, it's yeah. Glenn Mazzaro was the showrunner, but it was directed by Ernest Dickerson. Okay, so they tried to have Shane. They wanted to have Shane, or somebody wanted to have Shane talk when he was a walker, and like just say Rick, you know what I mean? Or like growl Rick, but that never happened, and I'm kind of glad it didn't. But that would have been an awesome scene. Like I don't know, a deleted scene or something. They could have done that in a non-canon deleted scene. Um, Wasteland says, "Bro, Drewski, call off your men." Yeah, Wasteland. How do you know Drewski? Like seriously. Um, like you guys are nothing alike. You know what I mean? Dan says, agreed. Eastside Chain was a scary looking walker. Epic says, man, I missed that car. It's definitely an icon. It was absolutely. Oh yeah, the Hyundai. That's what it was. The high Hyundai. Yeah. Eastside says, agreed. Epic. The Hyundai. Yeah, I can't believe I lost track of. I forgot the name. Pimp says, oh, he's talking to Karen. Um, Dan says, yeah, that they kept that thing clean as well. Honest trailer, lol. Yeah. I used to love Honest Trailer. They did an Honest Trailer for The Walking Dead season 1 to 3, and then 4 to 6. But I can't believe they stopped. Dan, I don't know if you tried it, but so every time Honest Trailer, they okay, not every time, but I've tried to get Honest Trailer. I tried to ask them if they could, do a Walking Dead season 7 to 10. You know what I mean? Just an honest trailer of that, and they don't do it. And I'm not saying they have to do what I say, but it's like I don't understand why they're not doing it. You know what I mean? It's such a missed opportunity. They really should do it. Dan says also Shane's death was so much better in the show compared to the comics. Um, I think they were around the same. I think they were around the same. I would say Shane though is a better character though. They definitely did a better job with him in the show. Um, let's see. Wasteland says Drew is a fan of my show, so I give him that. Yeah. Well, I'm glad he's I guess loyal to somebody. Because man, like I don't know I don't know if I did something to him, but man, the way he tries to just you know to troll us on my stream, just the way he talks, just like man, like I wish he could be serious. Epic says, I wish they have kept that car. Like Daryl still has his bike. Sorry, his motorcycle. Yeah, I agree, Epic. My goodness, the fact that Daryl still has his. I mean, it's not the same motorcycle, but yeah, it's like they really did not need to keep the motorcycle, or like Daryl still having a motorcycle. Has Daryl? Let's see. Does Daryl has Daryl? Can you guys think of a time Daryl has driven a car, and I mean a full-on car? Yeah, he did in season 4. Yeah, I remember that. When they were going on a supply run for medicine, he drove a car with Tyrese, Michonne, and Bob, but that was like it. Um, Wasteland says, other than that, he's just leader of a troll group. Uh, well, yeah, I guess so. What a weird combo. Absolutely, being loyal to one person, on one person's channel, and then trolling another, to get fun. I mean, just weird. Um, so, um, okay, so what are we trying to? Okay, where am I in the episode, guys? Where did I leave off? Um, okay, yeah. So I mean, the part where I talked about the part with Glenn and Maggie, how they had to leave off the farm. Um, Dan says, yeah, I think the people that do the honest trailers probably stopped watching after Glenn died. It feels like everyone says that. Um, yeah, I guess so. That's a good point, Dan. But I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, because they did a third. Yeah, they did a third season, third honest trailer of Game of Thrones. I think. Yeah, they did a third one, and it's like, can they not do a third one for The Walking Dead? You know what I mean? But yeah, I'll admit. I mean, just the fact that Glenn's death later on just affects so much. It's just crazy. A lot of channels have stopped talking about The Walking Dead. After Glenn died. Melissa Addison, hello, hello. Welcome to my stream. Epic says maybe season 1 he drove a blue truck. Maybe I don't really remember that much. He had a motorcycle. That wasn't that Merle's. Eastside says it was cool seeing Michonne letting Andrea. Oh, it was cold. Yeah, I thought. why did I say cool? I think I thought you were trying to say cool, like you maybe misspelled it or something, but no, it was cold seeing Michonne letting Andrea get eight though. Yeah, that's only in her final Michonne's final episode, but yeah, I mean just that was cold, but it was a I guess hallucination, so I don't know, that was weird. Matt says Glenn a bit overrated, not gonna lie. I'm sorry, Matt, I disagree completely. Glenn is not overrated. Um, Epic says, like all those people who stopped after Glenn died, they're not true fans. Well, yeah, that's true, Epic, but to be fair, you have to. We all agree. I'm not going to say it, but we all agree. Killing Glenn off like that just was not a smart idea. That was big disrespect to the fans, and just in a way we kind of had enough. You know what I mean? We didn't deserve that. You guys are saying hi to Melissa. Dan says, yeah, Eastside's Michonne's last episode had some scenes I never thought I would have seen. Um, yeah, I mean, man, they really could have done that episode better. I miss Michonne, even though she appears in this episode and now she's gone from the show. Um, okay, so we have Glenn talking to Maggie, and we have her kind of breaking down. She's so worried about her family and the fact that they lost the farm, and just she doesn't know what to do. And Glenn kind of gives her hope, and he tells her that he loves her. So yeah, that was good. Um, Man, I miss Glenn. So Rick, Herschel, and Carl, they go to the highway, and Carl wants to go back for Lori, and wow, like even Rick is just like, listen, Carl, I don't know if I want to go back for her. You know what I mean? Because he's like, it's kind of dangerous. Epic says as they were leaving the camp in season one, Daryl drove a blue truck with the bike in the back. Oh yeah, good point, Epic. Good catch. Absolutely, that's true. Um, that yeah, that is definitely one of the things. I guess they lost it after season 1 to 2, like after the CDC exploded. Dan says crazy how Denai wasn't even in the episode, just the character of Michonne was. Yeah, that's true. I'm really I don't know. Do you guys like? Why did they not cast Denai yet? That's what I'm curious on that. Like, did they have a problem with time? I suppose, but yeah. Melissa says, "Wow, everyone's so happy to see me." Yeah, I guess they are, Melissa. Um, so, Carl he wants to go find Lori, and Rick is just thinking like, Carl, we kind of can't do that, and Herschel is just saying like, Rick, just there's not much left right now. Just protect your boy, and it's kind of one of those things where I mean, Rick even makes a good point. He's like, where's your faith? Um, let's see. Eastside says agreed, Stan, but it was stone cold though. I mean, it was a hallucination, so, but yeah, that was pretty cold. Yeah, let's see. Dan says, yeah, that scene is so iconic. Yeah, the introduction of Michonne. Um, I don't know. I still, man, they really could have. I don't know. It would have been nice if they casted Denai, I suppose. But I guess they couldn't because of time. Um, so Rick is even trying to tell Carl, like flat on, like Carl, there might a herd might pass by. We need to leave, and Carl, before they can say anything, we see the cars coming. Everyone's kind of reuniting. Oh yeah, and Daryl saved Carol from the farm. If anyone was wondering, if you guys remember that. Um, Epic says also after killing Shane, something snapped in Rick. Yeah, definitely. I think I think his mind. I'm just kidding. No, I think his trust maybe, or just being certain, or who knows. Um, let's see. Oh wait, hold on. Okay. So the characters are talking about how they're still missing some people. Andrea, uh, Patricia, Jimmy, um, and Shane. Lori, I don't know. Lori's face is just like, oh, Shane's gone. Oh, okay. You know what I mean? I still don't get it. That's weird. On the wiki, it says that she's horrified by the news. Not really. I would just say a little disappointed. Man, I don't know who writes the wiki, but man, like, they should let us do it, because when I rewatched it, Lori did not seem horrified. She was horrified after Rick told her that that Carl killed Shane as a walker. That was horrified. Um, so anyway, yeah, the characters. Poor Beth. She finds out that Patricia. No, she saw it. But she also finds out that Jimmy died too, and the characters. Just they need to figure out a plan. And Rick says that. Okay, so Rick says that they have to go, and man, just the fact that um, the fact that the group leaves the highway, um, you know, okay, so and we see the sign that they left for Sophia. It's like very it's different. It's the writing is starting to wash away. You know what I mean? Um, okay, I don't know. What are you guys talking about? Dan says, love the reunion scene on the highway, but Lori, once again, is so annoying. LOL. Um, I mean, Lori was not super annoying here, but later, yes. Epic says, also, gotta wonder if Shane wanted Rick to kill him because he kept saying a lot of things to anger Rick in episode 12. I don't think Shane wanted Rick to kill him. I think Shane just wanted to get it all out. You know what I mean? Just the issues that he had with Rick, his decisions, and you know what I mean? Just a couple things going to the CDC, getting the guns, Merle, just all the things that have been building up since the first season. Eastside says Rick definitely changed after killing Shane. He actually became a better leader, but it took took it a little too far. I don't know, Eastside. I would say Rick. I would say Rick was a good leader throughout season. Okay, do you guys hear me again? Okay, guys, let me know if the stream's buffering. All right, do you guys hear me? Is everything going okay? Uh, hold on. What is going on? Hold on. Oh, okay, you say I hear you. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Guys, so um okay, so my stream just said no data or no data, whatever, and it just kind of shut off for like I don't know 5 seconds. That was so weird, man. I don't know what's going on. Um, okay, so okay, you guys are saying it's good. I'm glad to hear that. Um, so yeah, let's try and finish this episode before anything else happens. So yeah, the characters they stop on the side of the road. And Rick makes a good point. He says we found each other and we should stick together. He has a good point. Uh, but even Maggie says maybe we can go get gas now. And I kind of agree with her because she makes a good point. If they're out of gas and a herd comes, they're in big trouble. Um, so going on a supply run for just a little gas right before it gets dark, that might be a good idea. You know what I mean? Um, I don't know. Just what do you guys think? Because I think that Maggie made a very good point here. If they're, I mean, yes, they can go for gas in the morning, but they made a good point. If a herd comes through and there's no gas in the cars, what are they going to do? So, Epic says, but yeah, even as bad as the Walking Dead season 7 and 8 were, I fought through it like a loyal fan. Yeah, that's true. Um, uh, okay. Um, all right, so yeah, they're talking about Randall again. How there's walkers everywhere, and okay, so yeah, guys, um, okay, all right, so we're still talking about the episode, guys. Let's try to let's try to stay on topic, please. So, Rick makes a very good point. They have to find somewhere to build a life for each other. You know what I mean? Just Rick has, he's very right. They have to find something. They have to keep going. But the group is also making a good point. How long can they possibly be safe? And Herschel even says we're not gonna make that mistake again. And it's like I'm sorry, Herschel, but you guys will a couple of times actually. Um, Dan says, I like how Rick even said I wasn't sure, I really wasn't, but we are together. We keep it that way. Running around separately for gas is reckless, in my opinion. Oh, I mean, not like not running around separately for gas. I mean, like just going for a quick run just before it gets dark. You know what I mean? Because there's still some light. I guess that's what I meant. Um, I don't know. They could have. I don't know. Like just take like Daryl and Glenn or something, or Maggie and Daryl. Just or I don't know, or Glenn and Maggie. You know, just to come back quick. If it starts getting dark, they should head back. Um, let's see. Epic says, like, I just have so much invested in this franchise, and I'm watching it till the end. Yeah, absolutely. Because you guys know, I mean, just a few more years, and The Walking Dead's going to end. Let's see. You guys are talking. Dan says, yeah, The Walking Dead till the end for me. Absolutely, Dan. We're so close now. Just a few more years. Let's see. Yeah, let me know if this stream has any more issues. Okay, so so talking once again about Randall, and Rick. The moment of truth comes. Rick tells them that we are all infected, and that whatever it is, the virus. It's like we all carry it, and that's just like a whoa. And especially since we found out, I think Robert Kirkman. I mean, he said. Didn't Robert Kirkman say sun spores caused the zombie apocalypse? Like, it's a space thing, like something in the environment changed in the earth. You know what I mean? So it's not like supernatural entirely. But yeah, I mean, just it's crazy. And okay, so the group makes a very good point. Like, how could Rick keep this secret? I mean, yes, no one died because Rick kept a secret, but still, they had a right to know. You know what I mean? Rick kept a very big secret from the group. I feel like you kind of can't do that as the leader. You know what I mean? You have to be honest. And then we get the moment where Rick tells Lori that he killed Shane. He didn't want to, but he had to. He gave me no choice, and he even says I wanted him dead. And it's like, whoa. And he says like he actually turned. That's how I knew Jenner was right. And he says Carl put him down. And yeah, and see, like, I know Eastside says the other way, but I still feel weird about this. I feel like, I mean, yes, she was kind of letting go of Rick after he said that, but still, the horror on Lori's face, or just the shock, kind of comes after he says Carl killed Zombie Shane. Let's see. Epic says, I was sad about The Walking Dead ending, but at the same time, we gotta be happy because most dramas don't get 11 seasons. That is true, unless it's like The Wire or something, or wait, no, it had like 5 or 6. Okay, I'm sorry. There was a drama I think that had a lot of seasons, but what was it? Supernatural? I had never seen it, but I think it was something like that. Epic says like Breaking Bad lasted 5, Better Call Saul lasted 6, Game of Thrones lasted 8. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Guys, let's stay on topic, okay? Please. Dan says, yeah, season 11 seasons is a great amount of seasons. I kind of wish it was 12 seasons with 16 episodes instead of an extended season 11. 12 is a better number in my opinion. Yeah, I agree too, Dan. I think 12 is that perfect dozen, you know what I mean, to end the series. I wish too that season 11 and 12 just had 16 episodes each. I'll take 14 each too if that's what it takes. You know what I mean? Just 12 seasons, that just would have hit that mark. You know what I mean? Plus, doing a big season 11. I mean, the actors are going to get exhausted, like no breaks. You know what I mean? Okay, so we have the moment where Andrea is she's completely out of ammunition. She's killing walkers, and we get the first appearance of Michonne. She kills a walker that's about to bite Andrea, and man, just what a reveal. So the characters are at the campfire, and Carol is, I guess, trying to start a mutiny. I don't know. I'm just kidding. No, she tries telling Daryl that our leader should be a man with honor, and it's like Daryl has a very good point. He's like, Rick has honor. Sure, Rick has made well, okay, at this point, Rick has made a few mistakes, and in from now to or from season 1 to 9, Rick has made a lot of mistakes, Um, but like it's not you're not gonna find many characters with honor. I mean, besides Glenn, who has like besides Glenn and Herschel, who have like more than Rick, I would say. You're not gonna find a whole lot of characters with honor. I'm sorry, you're just not. Um, let's see. Dan says us mods are busy tonight. LOL. Yeah, absolutely, Dan. So many trolls. Yeah, I'm sorry. Thank you for working hard on that, Dan, because I appreciate that. Oh, and Epic. Cause yeah, honestly, I don't know. Part of me even wonders. I mean, part of me wonders if I should take a break from the streams, until all these trolls go away. Like maybe like take a month or something off, and then maybe the trolls will go away. I mean, I just don't know. I really don't know if I'm gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna continue the streams. I mean, I want to, but if it keeps happening like this with trolls, it's like it's getting ridiculous. Dan says, "Yeah, I agree. Glenn is perfect. Yeah, as far as honor, he is like the top or like one of the top, like top three, I would say. Um, yeah, we should do that. We should talk about which characters have the most honor in the franchise or in the series. You know what I mean? That would be awesome. Epic says that's why I hate Lori. She caused the whole Shane situation, and yet she still hates Rick for killing Shane, even though she asked him to do it. Yeah, that was so weird. I don't know what they were doing with Lori. With Lori's writing in season 2, it was all over the place. Um, Matt says honestly, keep streaming. Oh well, thanks, Matt. I appreciate that. It's just it is getting harder though with the constant trolls. Like we've had like a dozen streams now with trolls, and it's so annoying. You know what I mean? Um, like I even feel like I don't know. I feel like even Ronnie Hayes and Super Entertainment Videos, like I don't even think they have like this many trolls. Dan says, yeah, don't let them kill the streams. They are not worth it. Um, well, thanks, Dan. I'll keep the streams going. I'll keep them going. I'll fight as hard as I can. Let's see. Epic says, just gotta fight through it, bro. Ignore. Let's see. Matt says, don't let your dreams be dreams. If we stop streaming, then the trolls win, and we cannot have that. That's a good point, Matt. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, that's very true. Oh man, there's still more of this episode. How long have we been streaming? An hour and oh my goodness, an hour and 8 minutes. That is crazy. And we're still not in. Like this episode, it wasn't even that long if you think about it. I think this episode was pretty short. Okay, so you know, okay, so I'm still so confused about this part. Okay, so let me know if this bugged you guys. But after they left the highway, the group they're completely, um, they have nothing. They have no backpacks, no supplies. This kind of bugged me because they left the highway and they had lots of supplies there, didn't they? They definitely had some where they left on top of the car, with the sign that for Sophia. You guys know what I'm talking about. So that was one thing that I kind of got confused at. I know they were low on ammo, they were low on gas. I understand, but did they really not take anything from the highway one last time? Um, I mean, like I know they had to leave, but like they did they really not stop? Just wait 5 more minutes to grab as much as they can carry. You know what I mean? I just don't know. Epic says, like, I'm hoping the Walking Dead season 10 finale is amazing. I'm sure it is, Epic. I heard great things about it, and I heard bad things about World Beyond, unfortunately. So, yeah. So let's see. I don't know. I can probably we can. Hmm. I think Dan was asking if I can do a stream, right before, the season 10 finale. So, um, now this is no guarantee, but it's possible next week around maybe Wednesday or Thursday. we can probably do one more stream right before the episode. So like this might be the second to last stream. Um, hashtag silence the trolls. Absolutely. Let's see. Dan says we silence the trolls. Paul says we have met Ronnie Hayes before. Dan says I heard World Beyond is a 2 out of 5. Oh boy, that's not good. Oh, that is not good, Dan, at all. I mean, honestly, at this point, it's like maybe they should have taken my idea for World Beyond. Who knows? Maybe that would have worked out. Because I don't know. I think there is a decent cast there, but the dialogue is kind of cringy, and it just feels like some of the characters don't fit. Um, I don't know. Like, okay, so Hope and Iris, I don't know. They don't. I don't. It doesn't. Them two as leads might not work. I don't think it's gonna work. And then there was the kid who was kind of like Eugene. I don't really think he's gonna be a great character either. And then Silas, the big guy that's got the Daryl hair. I just don't think these kids are gonna work out. Now, as far as the adults, like Felix, that they, I think he might work out. I mean, I think he might like I like he probably might will be my favorite character in season 1, but the others, not so much. I don't think. Yeah, guys. Thank you so much, Dan. Thank you for deleting the comments. I'm not sure what he said, but yeah. Um, okay, so we have the moment where Rick, he tells the group that he's doing a lot of things for them. He even killed his best friend for them. And this is the part where Carl is like, I'm sorry, just like Carl's face is like, wait, what? And like, I don't know if you guys rewatched that, but Carl's face was just like, what? Like, wait, that's what happened? And Rick makes a very good point. He's like, okay, maybe you guys are better off without me. Then you can go. Like, you know what I mean? Just, I'm not going to stop you. It's kind of like, man, just like, Rick really had the group where he wanted them. And Rick gives the iconic line, "If you're staying, this isn't a democracy anymore," and that's the last line, from season 2. And we get the part where it pans on top of the forest, and we get the moment that we've been waiting for. In the background, far away, miles away, we see the prison. So yeah, man. Yeah, guys. I mean, what an amazing episode. I mean, could have been better. Sure, I agree. But everything else was amazing. Let's see. Dan says Hope and Felix seem decent, but the rest is whatever, in my opinion. Yeah, it doesn't seem that they're that interesting, honestly. Um, I don't. Oh, guys. Iris, she feels like an Oceanside character. You know what I mean? Did you guys get that? Um, you guys know who I'm talking about. Iris. She is the young black girl. Um, she kind of feels like an Oceanside character. You know what I mean? Just the way the kids are, it feels so Oceanside to me. Matt says he said The Walking Dead sucked. Wait, who? Wait, who? Paul or Drewski? Let's see. Epic says that's how invested I am. I'm always gonna give these new Walking Dead shows a chance. Yeah, the same, Epic. I'm gonna at least check them out. See what's good about it, guys. Like, if I don't like it, I'll be honest with you guys. I'll say what I don't like. If the characters are cringy, I'll be honest. Dan says maybe if he said Fear the Walking Dead, then I might agree a bit. LOL. Victor Reznov. Every journey begins with a single step. Um, I guess, yeah. Epic says, by the way, I've been suggesting awesome episodes. Yes, thank you, Epic. Um, thank you for that. I appreciate that. Let's see. Next one. I don't know if I want to do an episode next stream, or just have it random, or just talk about the season 10 finale. I don't know, guys. I'm trying to figure this out. Um, let's see. Uh, Marcus says Survival of the Fittest was so awesome tonight. Oh, it was tonight? Right. Yeah, I try not to do my streams at the same time as uh when you guys upload, your videos. So, I don't want there to be a conflict of of videos. Um, unless it came earlier. No, it came earlier. Dan says, definitely going to give a chance and review every episode of the Walking Dead franchise, but we'll see how World Beyond goes. Yeah, that's true. Marcus says, survival of the fittest was before the stream, bro. Yeah, I know. I realized that. I remember. Um, so yeah, beside the dying fire. Okay, so we talked about what we loved about the episode, what we didn't like. So what do you guys think we should talk about now? We could talk about how we would have improved the episode, or maybe if we would have done something different. Let's see. Epic says, by the way, I think it's a week till the Walking Dead season 10 finale. Uh, if you have AMC Premiere Epic, it's a week from tomorrow. So it's coming up soon. Dan says it was Marcus. Mega Man is killing it. Let's see. So yeah, guys. That's it. For the okay, that's not it for the stream, but that's it for the episode. And yeah, there's got to be something else we can talk about. I kind of wanted to maybe do 2 hours tonight, but now I'm just like, I'm not sure. Um, Marcus says survival, Western, and Wasteland have all been doing some amazing things. Yeah, that's true. Um, okay, Brian. Okay. Yeah, please don't be a troll. If you're gonna come to my stream, at least say something, uh, you know, um, productive, I guess, to the stream. Let's see. Epic says, but yeah, I've never collected a Walking Dead supply drop. Yeah, me either. I don't do supply drops. I just don't. I haven't bought anything Walking Dead in a while. I've just been so busy lately, and honestly, with my money, I've just been so short lately. Um, Man, we're getting some. Oh, hello, sandwich. Um, Dan says the supply drop is not my thing. Yeah. Um, yeah, they did an Oceanside one, right? I mean, geez, I feel bad for anyone who paid for that. Um, I mean, just oh, I see we have Drewski who's trying to come back. Let's see. Epic says, "Hey Brian, how do you feel about the Walking Dead Funko Pops?" Um, I watched some Funko Pop videos, Epic, but I think they are just overdone. The Walking Dead. Okay, they need some Funko Pops for other characters. I will say that, like Jerry, like Con. No, they did Connie. But they need a few for those characters. The Walking Dead Funko Pops, they do way too many for Daryl. That is a serious problem with the Funko Pops. Just too many for Daryl. I also don't own any Funko Pops. I just don't have the time or money to go get them and buy them. Um, yeah, so I just can't. And it's not really my thing. Like a Funko Pop's got a big head and small body. Sure it's cool, but it's not really my thing. I want it to look as realistic as possible. You know what I mean? Like a actual figure. Dan says Funko Pops are getting less and less lately. Yeah, I think so too, Dan. But man, they were so popular. They were everywhere in the past. Eastside said, amazing how much Walking Dead stuff has closed down. Sonoya, I've heard, has closed Walking Dead shops, and some tours have shut down. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Eastside, did you guys ever go to that Walking Dead tour they did last year where we could have um there was like a tour for Alexandria, the Hilltop, the Sanctuary, the Kingdom, all those places. I heard that they don't let you um like okay, like I think I heard you can go in, but you can't explore that much. You know what I mean? Um, I don't know. Like I don't know if you guys did that. Dan says the Muddy Daryl was horrible. LOL. Yeah, they gotta stop doing so many Daryl Funko Pops. Like it's just it's the same. It's the same look for Daryl always. He's always looking dirty or something, and the long hair. It's the same. It's pretty much always the same. Epic says also AMC needs to get it in their head that fear doesn't work anymore. Wish they cancel it. Yeah, I mean, we'll see with season six Epic, but I will say, yeah. With Fear, I mean, it looks like I don't know with the whole Morgan is immune thing, and the bottle episodes that we're gonna get. Um, I just don't know how I feel about Fear season six. Maybe they'll surprise us. Maybe I think it is possible, a slim chance, but I'm just not sure. They've been constantly teasing and showing us pictures of Fear. We get it, okay. But guys, listen, you're not gonna hype us anymore. The only way Fear can hype us is if they show like a Rick cameo. You know what I mean? Dan says it's sad to think about that The Walking Dead is closing everything. Yeah, it is. I don't know what's happening. The franchise is, I mean, they said it's bigger than ever, but it is going through a dive at the moment. Epic says, like, I get it, Daryl is AMC's biggest character, but still focus on other characters. Absolutely. I mean, just at least do Funko Pops, or at least do like a different Daryl Funko Pop. You know what I mean? Just give him a different look. You know what I mean? Just please. Eastside says, no, I haven't. I wish I went on those tours. Yeah, I do too, Eastside. I wanted to. I even ordered my tickets. But something came up and I had to cancel it. So I just couldn't go, unfortunately. And yeah, that's what happened. I want to go, but I heard that the tours is not worth it. Like you can't really explore that much. Like it's not that fun. Dan says, yeah, Fear the Walking Dead looks good, but we know how that goes with trailers. LOL. Yeah, they do amazing trailers, but really disappointing season. Marcus says The Walking Dead is going down hard. Sadly, it definitely looks like that. Marcus. Fear the Walking Dead has been on a massive decline. World Beyond, not a lot of people are excited for it, and the finale for season 10. We have been waiting for that finale for 6 months. I mean, just my goodness. Epic says like, yeah, but Fear the Walking Dead just doesn't work anymore. Wish they see that. Yeah, I agree. Honestly, just I agree. They should just end Fear the Walking Dead on a certain. They should end it on like a kind of cliffhanger, and just bring the characters over into the movies or World Beyond or the main show. Just take some characters. Take Alicia, Morgan, John, Dwight, um, pretty much those guys. I think those are the only characters. Daniel too, but they gotta fix Daniel big time. Just take those five characters and just put them in the movies or the main show, World Beyond. Just give them something. Um, I don't know, like put them in the Commonwealth or the CRM. Just do something with those characters in Fear. Make them interesting. Maybe if Rick is in the movies, maybe he comes across Morgan again, and the Fear group they're like the CRM. You know what I mean? They're part of it now. You know what I mean? Just do something interesting with them. You say I'm gonna miss him, man. Yeah, me too. But all good things have to come to an end, unfortunately. Dan says, by the way, I heard that Fear is only gonna have 7 episodes this fall instead of 8 episodes. I don't know if that's true, but I heard that. Oh wow, I did not hear that at all, Dan. That's crazy. Only 7 episodes. Yeah, I definitely did not hear that. Epic says like it's all because of Gimple and killing Carl. That decision was the fall of the show and Gimple's cockiness. Um, I I agree, Epic, but I think it was before that. I think when we started getting when we got the Glenn dumpster and then the cliffhanger and then killing off Glenn, just yeah, I think that's when it really started. Um, like the downfall of the show. In terms of quality, you know what I mean? And then popularity. Epic says, like, oh, wait, you already said that. Eastside says, weird that Fear didn't get mentioned at all in Gimple's letter to fans. Who knows? I mean, maybe Gimple is going to surprise us and maybe he's going to cancel or end Fear the Walking Dead. I mean, let's be honest. Gimple has surprised us. He's killed off Carl. I mean, maybe he could surprise us in a good way. I'm just kidding. Gimple has surprised us in good ways. Um, but recently, has he surprised us in good ways? No, he has not. Dan says, I still can't believe that April is the last time we got a new Walking Dead episode from all the shows. Here, we thought Fear was coming out this summer as well. Yeah, I know, and it's fall, man. That's just crazy. We had no Walking Dead for 6 months. I mean, and That guy, his name's Josh, and he's hilarious. He has this like fake beard, and it's so funny. Hey guys, is the stream okay? It just did a weird thing on me. Epic says, like, if I was running AMC, I would have fired Gimple after killing Carl. Absolutely, Epic. I would have done that too. And in fact, I would have fired off Gimple. I would have replaced him after the cliffhanger and then the Glenn killing off Glenn actually. But as far as Carl, oh yeah, I would have fired him before killing off Carl. I would have said no. You're out. I would have said like, we like too many strikes, Gimple. Too many. Eastside says, Dan, maybe AMC doesn't plan on ending Fear. Wouldn't be surprised. That stinks, Eastside. I hope they end Fear. They gotta end it. It's not that popular. Matt says, all right, guys, I gotta bounce. Ciao. Okay, Matt. I completely understand. Thank you so much for all your help this stream with the trolls and participating. So yeah, man. Yeah, have a good night. And yeah, man, thanks. Let's see. Dan says the reason for only 7 episodes of Fear is because before the lockdown, they were in the middle of filming episode A. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Matt says I'm gonna be on in 3 hours or so. Oh wow, so you have a lot for Mafia remake stream. Oh wow, that is a long time. Yeah, I'm gonna end my stream pretty soon, I think. Next, I don't know, 10 or 30 minutes. Let's see. Dan says I can definitely see it, Eastside. You guys saying bye. Oh, Epic says what happened. Yeah, I don't know, Epic. I think my stream just like the data just went away and then it came back. I don't know. Sorry about that. Dan says Gimple killing Carl should have been considered a crime. LOL. Yeah, it definitely should have. Epic says if Fear outlives the main show, I'm gonna be so angry. Yeah, they have to end it. They gotta end it. Just, I mean, like they have great characters. Don't get me wrong, but the audience is just not there anymore. Let's see. Eastside says King probably could have done the Savior War better, but I see some Gimple in her episodes. Season 10, episode 2 comes to mind. Absolutely, Eastside. I don't know if I put that in my top 10 worst episodes list, but yeah, season 10, episode 2. Yeah, Dan, thank you. We Are the End of the World. Just a weird episode. It was so weird. We had another backstory with Alpha and the whole Whisper thing. We didn't need that, and just some of the things they did with, with Alpha and Beta, like it just came off as so weird. Just no, you could have skipped that episode entirely. We didn't need to see the first appearance of Gamma and her sister Frances, I think. We didn't need to see that. Honestly, you could have just skipped this entire episode. This was really a skippable episode, absolutely. And that sucks. That does stink. I would not have done We Are the End of the World if I was writing, because I just feel like it was an unnecessary episode. There's something wrong with shortening the seasons, or you know what I mean. If season 10 had 15 episodes, like if Angela King decided not to do episode 2, I wouldn't have been fine with that. Epic says like there was an audience for Fear the Walking Dead in seasons 1 to 3, but 4 and 5 just killed the audience. That audience, yeah, they killed the audience when they killed off Madison, I think. Okay, I don't know. It's weird. So like Travis and then Nick and then Madison. You know what I mean? That's when they started losing the audience. Wait, Dan, why was your message retracted? Wait, Dan, what did you say? Because I did not do anything. Why was your message retracted? That doesn't make sense. Why does YouTube do that? Like, I didn't do it. Like, the moderators didn't do it. I don't know. That is just so weird. That's technology for you, I guess. Yeah, Dan, what were you trying to say? I wanted to read that. But yeah, I agree. We Are the End of the World. It's a snooze fest. It really is. I really don't remember what I rated it. Epic says like Trev's Chan 2 made a video on Fear being the most hated Walking Dead property, and it definitely is, especially after season 5. Um, hmm, Most hated Walking Dead property. I don't know. Because like okay, so Survival Instinct was pretty bad, but I don't know if I guess people forgot that. But Fear, yeah, I can understand Fear being the most hated property, like currently. You know what I mean? Um, but World Beyond, I mean, that just might take the cake. It's crazy, guys, but they might make us love that. Like Dan says, she's my daughter, she's my baby. I don't know why, but that scene makes me laugh. Just the way she said that, lol. Yeah, Dan, do you remember how in my review I took a picture of Alpha saying that, and I just wrote in the text, I have to pee. You know what I mean? Just her face making that face she makes just because I thought it was so funny, but also absolutely just don't get me wrong. Samantha Morton does a perfect job as Alpha, but I don't know the writing and what they had there. Like Alpha literally built a shrine for Lydia, and no one knew that. I mean, just what? I don't know. Epic says, by the way, I watched the Rad Brad. Yeah, I know him, and he actually liked The Walking Dead Survival Instinct. Yeah, I don't know how he could have liked that, Epic, because okay, for one, the Rad Brad, he does 1,000 games a week, and second of all, um, I actually haven't seen him in a long time, but yeah, if he likes Survival Instinct, then I'm sorry, he doesn't really know what quality is. You know, he, I mean, he's just playing one game after the other at that point. Dan says her face was priceless. LOL. Yeah, it kind of was. I don't know. It just came off so weird, especially at the end, when Alpha was talking to Beta, and just that whole chant thing they had going just did not work. And then it ended right where Alpha sees. Um, Also, like Alpha took her mask off in the middle of the horde and just decided to go to the trees, and then she sees Carol. Like, well, that was so weird, you know? Just I don't know. That came off weird. But yeah, Dan, absolutely. Just that face she makes where she puts her lips a certain way and it looks like she has to use the bathroom. You know what I mean? I had to use that in my review, just in the thumbnail. Epic says, like, yeah, season 10 A was strong in terms of Sadiq and Dante. Yeah, Sadiq and Dante, that might have been the most interesting thing in the first half. Like, it's crazy, but I think that's true. Um, Pahud says, great stream so far. Well, thank you, but were you here this whole time? Because I think this is the first time we saw you, or see you. Um, so thank you for saying that. But um, so what do you think about The Walking Dead, like currently at the moment, as well as the episode beside Dying Fire? Um, yeah, I am pretty sure I've never seen you before. Um, Okay, yeah, guys, do you want to keep on going or do you want to end it soon? What do you guys want to do? Dan says episode 2 was so frustrating. After just a few weeks, after watching um, season 5B of Fear, and you think season 10 is going to be better. And it was like, don't get me wrong, but that episode is not what anyone wanted. Yeah, I agree, Dan. Nobody wanted another backstory with Alpha and the Whispers. Nobody wanted that episode, and it was in the bad placement too. Episode 2, like right after the premiere, just no, just a bad idea. Like Angela Kane, no. Epic says, but yeah, I love uh TV Sadiq. He's better than comic Sadiq. Um, I think he was alright. Um, TV Sadiq. I mean, I wasn't a huge fan of TV Sadiq, but I think you're right. I think he was better than the comic version. The comic Sadiq didn't do anything. Eastside Badger says Epic 10A. Oh, I think he's saying to Epic. 10A was very average. 10B has been much better. Yeah, I agree. Season 10B was a lot better. Dan says Season 10B has been great so far, especially episode 12. Yeah, guys, so I'm not ending the stream yet, but do you guys want me to do another episode stream next week, right before the season 10 finale? Because I don't know which one of you guys have AMC Premiere, but do you guys want to talk about just, the episode, the season 10 finale? Like, do you guys want to do like an hour or 40 minutes? Just, we can even do a 40-minute stream just right before the finale, and just talk about which characters, once again, we think are going to die or live, just what we want to see. Just it doesn't even have to be an episode one. Um, let's see. Eastside says 10A reeked of budget cuts, big budget cuts. Yeah, that's true, Eastside. I don't know why there was such budget cuts. I don't know. That's so weird. Just I agree. There were budget cuts, budget issues in the first half, but why? I just don't see where they could have had an issue. Epic says, overall, how do you feel about TV Princess? Great question, Epic. I thought I was gonna hate her like I did in the comic, but TV Princess, I'll admit, I'm starting to like her more than the comic version. They actually gave her some development. Um, do I think they should have made her more realistic? You guys know, absolutely. I still don't like the purple hair and the pink fur coat, but I mean, it still works. Or I mean, she's kind of working, I guess. Let's see. Oh, Dan says I got AMC Premiere. Okay. So yeah, Dan, we can. I don't know. Maybe Wednesday or Thursday next week we can do a 40-minute stream, just one last time talking about the episode before you guys watch it. You know what I mean? Let's see. Dan says TV Princess is good so far, in my opinion. Yeah. Eastside says like your idea, Brian. Oh, okay. You're talking about a 40-minute stream, just preparing for the season 10 finale, just like right before it, um, or maybe like an hour. But I mean, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so yeah, so next week, I don't think we're gonna do an episode stream. I'm gonna give you guys episode 3 of The Walking Dead Extinction, titled "Lies Underneath," and after that, we're gonna do the stream right before the finale, and then we're gonna watch the finale, whether or not we have AMC Premiere or not, I guess, and or if we do and don't, whatever happens, I will try to get to work on the episode, and I'm not sure when the review is gonna be out, but I'll try to get it out, and who knows, maybe we can do a stream on Sunday night. I mean, we'll see. Epic says, I think the actress has been doing a decent job as Princess. I think so too. The writing for her has not been that terrible, I'll admit. Comic Princess came off as so cringy, but the TV one, it kind of works. She's like awkward, but not like super loud. You know what I mean? Um, Epic says, but yeah, I'm hoping that the Commonwealth soldier we see in the final season announcement teaser was Mercer. Oh, Epic, it was not Mercer. You can tell because the soldier, a few things. The soldier is pointing a gun, and Mercer, he doesn't really use a gun. He has a tomahawk, uh, blades, axes. And Mercer, he wears a red uniform, a red armor, or I guess orange, and that soldier had white. So no, it's just a normal soldier. Mercer will be in season 11. Eastside says, I don't have Premiere, but I will buy it before season 11 of The Walking Dead. Yeah, I mean, that sounds good. Let's see. Dan says Mercer has an orange suit, though. Yeah, that's true, Dan. It's not Mercer. That's weird. I thought Mercer's suit was red, though. I guess it is orange. I don't know. Epic says also who should play Mercer. I have no idea, Epic, but I will say this. Who should play Mercer? It's got to be, they got to get obviously a good actor with a lot of charisma, but they need to get someone who is big, tall, and in shape. I'm just laying it out there. No skinny Mercer. Like we had a skinny Negan. I do not want to see a skinny Mercer. Just no. Just no, please. Definitely not. They need to get someone who is tall and is in shape. Not skinny, not fat, in shape. You know what I mean? So that's all I got, Epic. Let's see. I mean, if you guys know someone, maybe you can suggest one. Eastside says spoilers for season 11 of The Walking Dead will be terrible. Yeah, especially when it's the last season. It's funny. No one spoiled Game of Thrones season 8 for me. Like nothing was spoiled, but I still really did not like season 8. But man, if it was spoiled, I mean That would have been bad too. Dan says, yeah, the spoilers are already out of control for the finale. That's true. And you say spoilers need to go. Yeah, AMC really needs to put a tighter lid on spoilers. I don't know, just write multiple scripts or something, or film fake scenes. I don't know, just do something, AMC. Or tighter security, just something. I don't know, and maybe they need to crack down on spoiling dead fans or something. The people who are leaking the spoilers, just have like harsher punishment, I guess, in a way. Eastside says, I agree, Dan, they're everywhere. Epic says, also, who should play Sebastian? Also, hope Daryl punches him. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Daryl will definitely punch him. He punched Negan. He better punch Sebastian. He owes us that. You know what I mean? As kind of like a redo punch. You know what I mean? Like Daryl, you shouldn't have punched Negan, but Sebastian, yeah, you should. So as far as Sebastian, I don't know who they should get. They can't get the kid who played Joffrey because I think he said he was done acting. Plus that actor is like real. He's worth a lot of money, I think. So I don't think they can afford him. But I will say this: they definitely need to get someone kind of like not too young. They should get someone who's like I don't remember the actor for Spencer, but they should get some guy who is not very young, but around that age, who could just play off that character so well. Dan says Daryl needs to punch him. Absolutely, Dan. I agree 100%. Daryl just needs to punch him. I would love to see that. The fact that the characters, I don't really remember if the characters in the comic punched Sebastian. Rick shoved them to a wall, but I don't think they really punched him. Yeah, we got to see that for Daryl. Eastside says someone for the Spoiling Dead fan had to be on staff on The Walking Dead. They knew too much just to be just a fan with binoculars. Yeah, I definitely think it's possible, Eastside. I don't know. They gotta keep it tighter with spoilers. Maybe get them to sign contracts and try to leak fake things so that they can find out who leaked it. You know what I mean? Just something. Just try something. Dan says, I'm wondering if they'll give Aaron the comic Rick death because we know it's not Daryl or Carol. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. That's a great question. We don't even know if Aaron's going to survive the season 10 finale. Like, that's crazy. We don't even know if he's going to live to season 11. Now, yes, Aaron. Okay, I will say this, Dan. I would say Aaron is probably not going to get it, and here's why. Aaron looks like Comic Rick, but they have not been giving him any of Comic Rick's story. You know what I mean? Aaron has pretty much had nothing from Comic Rick's story. You know what I mean? He looks like Comic Rick, but they have not given him any of that story. They've given it to Daryl, to Michonne. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Epic says, like, AMC is doing better than HBO because they're making a longer final season, which gives them more room. Yeah, that's true, Epic. The thing is, though, like, 24 episodes, that might be too long of a season, though. Eastside says, funny, they should... Oh, by the way, I just realized it. We haven't had trolls in forever. I love this. I love this so much. Okay, not forever, but it's been like, I don't know, 10 minutes. I just love this. It's back to the original OG guys, just us, guys I completely trust. You know what I mean? I just love that. Like, it's like back to the old days. Okay, wait, Eastside, you said funny. They shut the Spoiling Dead fans a few weeks after the UK Daily Mail came out with season 12 being the last. Yeah, but Eastside, can't they track down who is leaking the information? Like, online? Just try to find a way to track it. Dan says, I thought the Spoiling Dead fans were done. I guess that video I didn't matter. LOL. Who knows, Dan? I mean, there's probably some survivors left. Dan says, we are free from the trolls. Yeah, I can't believe it either, Dan. We have actually had like 10 minutes of troll freeness on the stream. I love it. I wish I can go on longer, but unfortunately I can't. I mean, I can go on a little bit longer for you guys. I can probably end it around the 2-hour mark. Epic says, well, HBO made Season 8 too short, and that made Season 8 terrible. That's true, Epic. The thing is, though, the writing for Game of Thrones Season 8 was terrible as well. Let's not forget that. It's the writing, but also the episodes, they were too short. Like, not the episodes themselves, just the season was too short. And because of that, they had to cram in so much into one episode, and it didn't really work with the story. Dan says, yeah, AMC needs to control the spoilers. Yeah, they just, I don't know, just give false information, you know what I mean? And see who leaks it. Just something like that. And maybe get some system that tracks who uploaded the spoilers, like what computer belongs to that person. You know what I mean? Eastside says, I gotta go, guys. Good night. Good night, Eastside. Badger, thank you so much for coming tonight to my stream. I appreciate it. Thank you for removing any trolls. And yeah, man. Have a good night. I'll see you guys next time. Oh, I'll see you next time. Epic says, like, yeah, I feel they just didn't care anymore. That's what happened. Yeah, they just wanted to end Game of Thrones. They didn't care. Dan says Game of Thrones Season 8 was so bad, it literally makes me uninterested in the franchise entirely. Yeah, the same, Dan. Game of Thrones was one of my favorite franchises of all time. It was there with The Walking Dead. And because they butchered the characters and the story, I'm done. Like, I'm just so done with the franchise. It's dead to me. Like, this could have gone down as one of the best franchises of all time with The Walking Dead. But now, nobody talks about it anymore. Just nobody. Because they just had to ruin it. And it's sad. The characters are great. The story is great. But they just did not care about making the final season great for the fans. Let's see. Yeah, Dan says goodnight. All right, so it looks like if I had to guess, we only have Dan and Epic here. I'm guessing you guys are the only ones left. Thank you guys for sticking around. So yeah, guys, I think that's what I'm gonna do next week. So hopefully next week by Wednesday will be episode 3 of The Walking Dead Extinction, and then either that Wednesday night or Thursday night will be like I'll do like a 40-minute stream at night, and we'll prepare for the season 10 finale one last time, and then we'll prepare for the finale, and then whoever has AMC Premiere, they'll watch it, and then around the weekend I'll try to work on the episode review, and maybe I can do a stream Sunday night or Monday night, whichever one works. Epic says, like, yeah, Game of Thrones used to be as big as The Walking Dead, but now The Walking Dead is way bigger than Game of Thrones. Yeah, I think everything is bigger than Game of Thrones now. You know what I mean? Everything is bigger. Like, Fear the Walking Dead is bigger than Game of Thrones. Like, that's how crazy it is. Dan says, Jon, Daenerys, Tyrion, and so many others, but no, they had to mess up a perfect story. Yeah, absolutely. It's weird. If you go back to the beginning of the season, it's just not that bad. The beginning of season 8 is not terrible, but then it just gets worse and worse with the characters and the writing. I mean, it's so bad. I mean, they had Bran. Oh my gosh, what did you guys think when they had Bran become king and the characters splitting up? And then don't even get me started. Probably the worst thing they ever did was decide to turn Daenerys evil, like in the last, the second to last episode of the franchise. You know what I mean? Just no. I mean, what were they thinking? Like, honestly, every one of us, like, we could have written it just better. Epic says, like Game of Thrones Season 8 and the Telltale Game of Thrones. Yikes. Yeah, absolutely, Epic. I know I told Dan, yeah, I'll say it again. Dan, please do not play Telltale Game of Thrones. It is just terrible. I mean, it's so bad. Oh yeah, Dan, I wanted to ask you, do you remember I talked about the Wolf Among Us from Telltale? Is there a chance you might get into that by the end of this year? I know you said you have to do the Uncharted series, but is there a chance that you will check it out at some point before the year ends? Because yeah, I mean, it's amazing. I mean, oh wow, it's 10 o'clock. The Wolf Among Us is, I'm not kidding, Dan. It is Telltale's second best franchise of games. I mean, and it's one of my favorite games of all time. I mean, and it's like,
a billion times better than um, the Telltale Game of Thrones game. It's just funny. Like, Telltale, they made Game of Thrones game and it was horrible, but they make Walking Dead and Wolf Among Us and it's fantastic. Um, Dan says, yeah, I remember enjoying 801 and even 802, but then 803 to 806 was so disappointing. Yeah, it was. The action's still well done. The effects, the action, very well done. The budget is there. There's not a budget issue. That's clear. But the writing and the characters, they're just all over the place. Um, Epic says, like, I know how huge the show was, and those two properties ruined the whole franchise. Absolutely. Game of Thrones season 8 and the Telltale game, they destroyed the fan base for Game of Thrones. Dan says, yeah, I definitely will. The Wolf Among Us looks great. If people want to see reviews for it, then I will. Oh, that's awesome, Dan. You said it looks great, so that means you already looked a little bit at it? Like, did you watch a trailer or a teaser? Because the game has been out for like a long time. Um, I think since 2000, yeah, it's 7 years. It's just crazy. The game has been out for 7 years, but it's amazing. Like I said, Bigby Wolf he's a great protagonist. You really just relate to him. He's relatable, interesting, and you want to succeed as you play as him. And just times in the story where you get to make an evil choice or a good choice, it just feels so satisfying, whichever choice you make. Epic says, whereas The Walking Dead got better after season 8. Yeah, that's true. Dan says, I saw a trailer, but that's it because I don't want to spoil it too much. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is definitely different from, uh, I mean, it's different from The Walking Dead, from everything else you've played. It's a really different story, but I mean, the quality and the story writing and just the characters, it's all there. I mean, I don't know when you might be able to get to it, but whenever you do, Dan, I cannot wait. I will be there. The way you review the final season of Clementine's story, I will be there the same for the Wolf Among Us because it is just so awesome of a Telltale game. I mean, I miss it so much. Like the characters, it's just so well done. Epic says, but yeah, I tried to play season one. No, I'm sorry, play episode or one episode of Telltale Game of Thrones, but I tapped out immediately. Yeah, the graphics are terrible. There's glitches. I mean, it's terrible. The characters are doing stupid things. The villains are terrible. They're so cookie cutter, cliche, bad guys. They have no personality. The characters from the show are in the game, and they look scary, like awful. The modeling looks bad. The faces just don't look right. And choices don't matter. And just the way they ended too. It's Game of Thrones season 8 all over again. If you can cram Game of Thrones into, I mean, yeah, Telltale Game of Thrones and Game of Thrones season 8, they're like literally the same. That's how they feel. They're just that bad. But like Wolf Among Us is like Game of Thrones season like 3. You know what I mean? It's just it's like that difference. That different. You know what I mean? Just the quality. And also Telltale, they were doing other games with Game of Thrones, so that's why that game was terrible too, because they were juggling multiple different projects and they didn't put any hard work into it. Dan says, I'm not even trying Game of Thrones, or trying a Game of Thrones is not interesting to me at all, so the game won't be done by me, lol. Yeah, that's good. That's great to hear, Dan, because yeah, if you try to look it up, like nobody talks about the Game of Thrones Telltale game anymore. Like you might find one or two reviews, but that's it. But you go on the Wolf Among Us or the Walking Dead, and they're everywhere. I mean, people still love the Walking Dead, Clementine's story, and the Wolf Among Us. Like people still talk about it after all this time. Like that's how great it is. Um, yeah. Epic says, like, I know the Walking Dead season 10 is mixed, but it's better than Game of Thrones season 8 as a whole. Yeah, absolutely, Epic. Oh yeah, by the way, Epic, did you get a chance to watch episode 2 of The Walking Dead Extinction? I uploaded it yesterday, and I'll admit it's a slow episode. Um, but I'm just curious if you were able to watch it and what you might have thought of it. Because I'm trying to get these out weekly. So, just so you guys know, since episode 2 came out yesterday, there's only 3, 4, 5, and 6. Like that's it. For the story, that's it for the season. Um, yeah. Epic says like Chan 2 used to compare The Walking Dead to Game of Thrones, but he doesn't anymore. Yeah. It's just they don't compare anymore at all. And you say no, my bad, bro. Oh, that's okay. Whenever you get a chance. Um, I mean, I would just really like to see your thoughts on it. I'm very curious what you guys think of the characters and how I'm doing it. Because I'll be honest with you, like I really want to tell this first season of the story. I just want to get the first season done. Um, to you guys, let you guys see the story, and just let me know what you guys think. Um, Okay, so Dan says I can't keep up with Trev. Too much conspiracy theories, not my thing. Yeah, me either, Dan. I can't do conspiracy theory or videos. My family, we talk a lot about conspiracies already. I don't want to watch videos on it. Just no. Epic says also another terrible Telltale game is Jurassic Park. Absolutely epic. Jurassic Park, it had no business being made. And you say I play that and it's hilariously bad. Yeah, and it's so annoying because like every 5 seconds you're gonna get killed by a dinosaur and you have to like redo the game all over again. It's like, okay, listen, nobody wants to play a game where you die every 5 minutes, or not 5 minutes, sorry, every 5 seconds because there's a stupid dinosaur you have to dodge. It's like that's so annoying, you know? Just no. Have I died a few times playing a game? Sure, but every 5 seconds, just no. That's a terrible way to play a game. That's a terrible game. Um, yeah, guys, we're about to hit the 2 hour mark. So if you have any last minute questions or anything else you want to ask me, or actually, that is a question. Why did I say that? Yeah, guys, just get it out here so before I end the stream. And thank you guys for sticking by. Epic and Dan, thank you so much. We are about to hit the 2 hour mark. It has been a while since we hit that sweet 2 hours. That 2 hour mark. It's been a while, I think. Um, yeah, the Jurassic Park game was terrible. Um, Dan says, thanks for the stream, man. This was a great stream. Oh, thank you, Dan. I appreciate that. Um, yeah. Um, I'm glad. I'm glad we finally got rid of the trolls. Not 100%, but at least we had some peace and quiet. This was nice. 10 minutes or 20 minutes of just peace and quiet from trolls. That was nice. I'm so glad things are getting better. Epic says, yeah, but The Walking Dead season 1 and 4 are of the games are incredible. Season 4 is my all-time favorite Telltale game. Yeah, Epic, I agree. It's just that Wolf Among Us is like it's so good. I literally put it with The Walking Dead season 1 and 4. You know what I mean? Like that's how good it is. Um, you know what I mean? Because it's something I've never seen before. Like the story. You know what I mean? So Walking Dead season 1, 4, and The Wolf Among Us, um, they are the three best uh, Telltale seasons and best games that I played. I also really like Gears of War, but that's kind of it. And you say like I never wanted Clem to die. I'm so happy she lived. Yeah, me too. That was smart. Not killing off Clementine, smart decision. Absolutely, keeping her alive. It satisfied the fans, and just a great way to end her story. All right, guys, we hit the 2 hour mark finally. I'm not sure how many streams it's been, but it's been a while. So yeah, guys, I'll see you sometime next week. Well, I mean, I'll see you guys for your videos. Oh, Epic says Telltale Batman. I don't care for. Yeah, me either, Epic. It's not terrible, but it was unnecessary. So yeah, guys. Dan, Epic, thank you guys so much. Oh wait, Dan says, yeah, Clem dying would have been horrible. I thought they did for a minute. Yeah, me too, Dan. Um, I would have, I would have hated how they ended the story. That would have been Game of Thrones season 8 all over again. You know what I mean? A great story, and just butchered at the end. Because of a stupid decision. But yeah, guys. It's been 2 hours now. You say good night, guys. See you guys soon. All right, Dan. Have a good night, guys. Be safe, and take care. I'll see you all next time. Bye.